3 guesses what's next. Welcome to Ice Age 2 on GBA. Might as well, right? Might as well. Might as well just go ahead and make it a double feature. So we'll check this one out. We'll see how this one goes. Conqueror Worm says, "May I ask what your favorite Christmas game has been so far this year?" Well, I've only played. Last night was the only Christmas stream we've done so far, and I guess I would say Elf, like Elf the movie, Elf. I think that game was maybe, I don't know, was that better than the Santa Claus? There's more to do in Elf. Elf and Santa Claus 3 were both really close to each other. It's kind of a toss-up. I guess Elf was my first answer, though, so maybe I'll stick with it. Santa Claus 3 is better in some ways, though, and they're really close, so... If you asked me, if I was in a slightly different mood, I might reverse my answer. It's definitely not Elf Bowling, though. Elf Bowling's easily the worst. I wonder if someone has ever dated someone with the same birthday and same birth year. Probably. I mean, Jelly and I don't have the same birthday and year, but we were born really close together. Just I think we're 2 months, almost exactly 2 months apart. Alright. Oh, so this one has a save feature. Let's check out the options. Is there credits? There are credits. Let's let the credits roll. I think I should have taken a moment longer to admire that animation that was happening there in the background. That looked like that might be really competent. I saw a little bit of Elf Bowling that looked awful. It's just so... the content was just tissue paper thin. There's just nothing there. There's just absolutely nothing to it. Like, if it had, like... Even though the gameplay was just nothing, if it had, like, a robust... like, a wealth of, like, animations and interactions and dialogue, because that's the only reason to really play it, is for the novelty of its humor. And we saw 100% of its content in like 3 minutes. There's just nothing there. So yeah, it's pretty terrible. It's pretty terrible. I would have felt like I'd been robbed if I had paid full price for that game. These credits are rolling by real slow. This one name at a time sort of strategy I'm not a fan of. I'm also really not a fan when credits for a video game have a special thanks section and it does not include you, the player. I kind of find that to be the height of rudeness. I mean, maybe it's rude of me to demand a thanks, but I don't want to think too far along that line of thinking. I don't know if the credits are looping or not. I don't want to sit here for an hour letting them loop. I just need to lock in on one specific one and see if I see it come around again. Oh my goodness, look at this marketing team. And that's not even the team. That's just the special thanks segment. Why? What did they do to deserve being on that list? This is a lot. This is a lot of names. The Christmas games this year have been better than the Christmas games last year. Last year I played WiiWare games for Christmas, and I think there were only two. I think there are only two Christmas games in WiiWare. Because we played... The only ones I remember, we played... we played Happy Holidays Christmas, which isn't a video game. It's a card. It's a holiday card making app. You can make greeting cards and send them via Wiimail. So we took a tour of that, and then we played Christmas Puzzle, which is just it's just a collection of digital jigsaw puzzles. But the thing is, they're rough because they weren't traditional puzzle shapes with like the prongs and sockets. I don't know how like the traditional like jigsaw puzzle shaped pieces. They're all just square pieces, like squares and rectangles and L shapes. They're all 90-degree turns, and there was hundreds of them that just all looked the same. It was brutal. It was brutal building those puzzles. It took forever. If you think a stream where all we do is watch the credits to Ice Age 2 is a rough stream, you should go check the VOD. You should go check the VOD for a Christmas puzzle. That was a rough stream. Oh, finally it's over. Is that fish gonna eat this guy? If we hang around long enough? I don't think so. Oh, he follows the cursor. That's a nice touch. It looks alright. Looks like Donkey Kong Country graphics. Alright, let's back out of here. Let's actually play the game. How about? Save slot number 3. Choose portrait. What is this guy? I'm gonna guess he's a pterodactyl. That looks like a pterodactyl face to me. Mammoth. I don't know who this is. Or this. Is that the sloth? I don't think so. This is the sloth. Alright, well, you know what? Let's go with him. Let's go with him. That'll be our portrait. Water park. 1, 2, 3. It looks like 5 worlds. 39 stars to collect. Okay, we've got another 100% goal. No! Attack and jump are reversed. Oh, gross. Immediate 2 out of 10. No. Jump should be A, not B. Oh, I hate it. Why? Why? Who does that? Who reverses the jump and attack button? That is standard stuff. I also see we're on a time limit, and I'm wasting a lot of time, but I can't... L and R. What the... Oh, L and R lets you slide when you're running. Do you like to travel? I'm kind of a homebody. I'm not the biggest traveler in the world. I like to travel... I guess I like to travel for kind of like brief windows. I don't really like to be away from my home for like real long stretches of time. Like a few days is kind of fun to take a trip. But you know, mostly you know, it might be kind of a boring answer, but you know, we have a double jump. I mean, I love a double jump, but I don't like having my buttons reversed. I feel like I have traveled a lot. Like, I've lived in quite a few different places, but... Oh... That's rough. You can just skip over levels when you fail? This game is very lenient. Alright, well, we wouldn't want to do that anyway. So, this is very similar to the previous game. It's got, like, Sonic the Hedgehog rules. When we get hit, we don't die, but we lose all of our acorns. So, we're going to have to run every stage damageless, I think. If we can't... We might be able to recollect our acorns, but... Look, this is telling me I can jump on this guy, right? That sign in the background is confusing. That sign in the background is confusing. I guess it's telling me to jump over him. Oh, no it's not. It's telling me to attack him with A. Oh, I'm a fool. I got so distracted by the double jump, I couldn't focus that the game is telling me I have a ground pound. And that's how I'm supposed to attack the guy. I was too busy. I don't have a lot of processing power up here. We're gonna be okay, though. I know how to attack. I really hope that there's not a... I can go back both ways. Okay. Nope, you can't. It closed behind me. But I'm missing 2 acorns, and I want to go back for them. What a rude game. This is... It almost looks like someone asked the question, you know, what if Donkey Kong Country, but Sonic? It's not terrible so far, though. I think I've probably sounded very negative thus far, but... I'm still open to the possibility that this is going to be okay. I'm pretty mad. I'm pretty mad about the reversed jump button. There are extra... Ooh. Everything is bad. Everything is bad. I'm thoroughly committed to despising this game now. I'm very confused. It's not looking good, Manny. The ice dam is melting faster than a snowflake on the sun. We have to reach the boat if we want to survive. Do you really think there's a boat waiting for us? I mean, come on. For us? I don't know. But in a few days, this place is going to be a mile underwater. Boat or no. We've got to get out of this valley. Oh, I hate walking. Hey, Duck Something. Welcome in. Only saw the first film. I have seen none of them. My Ice Age experience is I played the first Game Boy Advance game a couple hours ago, and now I'm playing the second one. And that's the total of my experience. Good evening, Bort Jams. You're from the planet Mars? Trying to find the Earthling by the name of Agent Frownie? If I see him, I'll let you know. If the glacier melts, the valley will flood. I've got to warn the world. Okay, what is... You just found a footprint marker. Scattered across the various maps, these icons will help steer you in the right direction. Touch one to pick it up. Sid collects the red icons, Manny the blue, and Diego the green. Oh no, this? Hey, Slowpoke. Want to buy a breathing reed? I've got no time for bartering, Tony. I have to warn the world about the flood. You think they might want to buy a few breathing reeds? Or a few hints at the least? Hints? Where do I get hints? Hey, no spoilers. See these stones lying on the ground? If you stand next to one and press the A button, you'll get a little hint. Easy. Well, I don't like the idea of that at all. I'm not going to do that. Oh, no. Okay, we can't... I tried to walk off the edge. It looks like you can't walk off the edge. Oh, no. No, the hint stone is mandatory. No, it's not. Let's go. I can figure out the game on my own. Look, handholds. I bet I can climb this. I just said I can figure out the game on my own. Wow, that looks dangerous. There's no way I'm crossing that. I better find another way around. Oh, he won't even try. I thought we'd take damage, but what? Oh, we can look around. Oh, this is a big level, huh? So I thought this was just like an overworld, like map type area. And that is not what we've got going on. This is a full... This is a full level situation. Like the first movie, saw the second, don't remember liking it much, never tried the others, Conqueror Worm says. Manny, we have to go. The valley is going to flood. Sid, calm down. Let's go find Diego. What are we going to do, Manny? I can't move this big rock. Well, we can't just give up. I think I can clear a space by pushing that rock. I am not excited by how talky this game has become. Thanks, Manny. Let's get out of here. I can't go that way. Look at the ground. It would crack under my weight. Ah, but volcanic ground doesn't scare you. Fine. Go around that way, you big baby. Oh, interesting. Water, let's go for a swim. There you are, Diego. What are you doing over here? Afraid of water? Haha, of course not. I was just admiring my reflection. Let's get going. Okay, I should probably try and keep everyone somewhat close together. I'm stuck again. Why can't sloths fly? I'll fix that. Oh, not him. Him. What am I... I supposed to fix that? I push... Can I launch him? I can! Oh, that's fun. Ow. Well, any landing you can walk away from. This is a lot more fun without all those little stones telling me what to do. Another gap. I can just swim around it this time. I'll just jump across and meet you on the other side. It is, being aggressively hand-holdy, though. First burning ground, now brambles. Will it never end? Calm yourself. I can handle this. Whoa, that steam is hot. That's it, I'm going home. Don't quit yet, we're almost out. Look at that ball print. I bet if we stand here... Ah, that puts out the thing, okay. Does that turn it back on? 3 pressure plates, now what? We'll just have to work together. Can't collect the... Oh, I see. Are we there yet? No, but we're close. I can see a cave that leads to another part of the valley. Where? I'm too short. And now, every time we get off this stupid pressure plate, the vent turns back on. Maybe if we leave you behind. Tempting, but how about that rock? I didn't even see the rock. I just thought it was part of the scenery. Look, a stranded animal. I thought they'd all left to find the boat. Must have been left behind. Well, we better help the little guy. I don't think he can swim. Okay. Come on, guys. We're nearly home free. Wait, Sid, that ice is slippery. I guess you two are just not as sure-footed as I am. Star collected. Let's go. Okay, I have to get everyone down here. I think I got lucky with the, Hey, look at this funny-looking block. Yeah, I think I got lucky with the bounce there. Whew, we're safe. No, we're not. We're barely out of the water park. Oh, I see it. Right. Over there, right? Sid, it's dozens of miles away. Maybe I could just rapidly evolve into a water creature and swim there, you think? So, but... Two stars. Okay, don't go through the tube this time. Just... I'm just trying to understand the collectibles and how they may or may not relate to the rewards. I'm going to try and do a very thorough and very careful pass through this stage this time. Might not necessarily get everything, but maybe don't get hit a million times and lose everything also, is what I'm thinking. No. I didn't jump boldly enough and I missed out on the multiplier. Yeah, well, we didn't. We didn't get a different ending. I don't know that there's a point to the acorns. I mean, it put a star on the level. I don't know. Let's just keep going. Okay. New stage. Maybe this one will be less talky. Already seems promising. Oh, I guess I should look around first. Is this spoilers to look around at the level beforehand? There's quite a bit going on, huh? What is your favorite handheld system? I mean, I guess I would have to say the Game Boy Advance, right? Because I play so many Game Boy Advance games now, but like, I don't know. I've always been more of a on the screen console kind of guy. I don't I mean, I really liked the Game Boy Color. The game I you know what? I probably spent the most time with the Game Boy Color because well, I was going to say because of Pokemon, but I started Pokemon on the Gray Brick Game Boy, so maybe that's not even true. I probably spent more time with the old Gray Brick Game Boy. Can he not jump across? Oh, he can walk on coals? Well, that's convenient. So maybe the Game Boy Color actually. Though I definitely play more GBA games now. But I like playing these games, but I don't really like playing them on the handheld. I like playing them on the big TV. The Game Boy player and the Super Game Boy, I get a lot of use out of those. After this stage, I'm going to take another little BRB. I need to see about giving Baby Man that other portion of his milk that he didn't eat before. I see him stirring a little bit. I'm really hoping he doesn't wake up and get cranky in the next, like, 10 minutes. Oh yeah, he doesn't swim. I swim up the waterfall? No. So I started with the old gray brick Game Boy, and we had Burger Time and Tetris. I played a lot on the gray brick Game Boy. I also had the Amazing Spider-Man. It's pretty close to it. I had a few other games, but none of them are really coming to mind. So I guess what I spent the most time with was Burger Time, Tetris, and Spider-Man. I had Pokemon Blue. I really loved that game. I got a Game Boy Color at some point. I started Pokemon Blue on the gray Game Boy, but I finished it on the Game Boy Color. And I had Link's Awakening on the Game Boy Color. That game was I really loved that game. I love those Game & Watch Gallery games. I had a couple of those on the Game Boy Color. I got really obsessed with those for a while. I had Pokemon Pinball. I had Pokemon Gold, and I played through it, but I didn't really play it because all I did with Pokemon Gold was just transfer my Pokemon Blue team over and steamroll the game. So, like, in the one sense, yeah, I played through it, but really I didn't. Not at least in the sense of what it means to really play that game. I can't toss him across? Oh yeah, he doesn't do water. But he can jump. Will you get out of my way, man? Okay, you have to jump from the footprints. Which, you know, can make that kind of thing... Oh, I see. Can make that kind of thing confusing, is what I was saying. I think we're done with this guy. I think he can hang out at the end. These are kind of cool levels, by the way. This is kind of fun. It's a little slow-paced. It's a little slow-paced, but I'm having fun with it. It's a pretty good time. I don't know if there's a way to check our collectible progress mid-stage. I'd hate to get to the end and find out I missed a collectible. You'll never see Max hanging around Rocky Pass. In his words, the pass is so passé. Oh no. Oh no. Look at how many... Water Park, Rocky Pass, Forest, Geyser Field, Ice Flows. Look at how many collectible characters there are. This game is gigantic. Well, we're not going to do this whole game tonight. We'll stick with it for as long as I'm able, but this is looking like a massive game. Victory. Okay, and we got the star. So we'll move along. We'll check out the next level. I need to step away for a BRB though. Kind of like that one before where I'm expecting to be gone for about 10 minutes or more. It'll be a little bit of a longer BRB. I gotta give the baby the rest of his bottle and hopefully settle him back down into sleep. And as long as that works, I'll be back with you. Shadowplay, welcome in. These graphics are great for the Game Boy Advance. The animations are very good. Yeah, it looks alright. It looks alright. The Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Advance has some strong graphical capabilities, I think. I just feel like they weren't reused very... They didn't use its potential as much as they could have. Because, I feel like a lot of people just think of the Game Boy Advance as just a handheld Super Nintendo. Which is definitely the way it was used by a lot of developers, was just like a handheld Super Nintendo. But it's really, I think it's really a 32-bit system, right? In some ways, it's more like a handheld PlayStation. Now, it can't do AV the way a PlayStation can, but it can do some pretty good graphics. It felt more like a 24-bit system. Fair enough. Fair enough. How do you like that they changed the Twitch layout? Being above the video instead of below it now? I don't know what you're referring to, Mock. Do you mean in the app? On PC? I never use Twitch on PC. I only watch it on the. I mean, I have the stream manager in the app, but I don't watch streams on the PC. I only watch on my tablet. That's why if you'll see whenever we raid at the end of the night, if you watch closely, you'll see me tinkering a lot, and that's me pulling up the raid target on my tablet so I can walk away from my computer after we raid. The streamer's name is above the video now. Yeah, I mean I don't really have an opinion on it, I guess, just because I don't use it that way. The app has been redesigned. I thought maybe you're referring to it puts a thing like following and live and clips up at the top of the tablet on the app now. I thought maybe that's what you were referring to. A lot of people told me they hate the updated Twitch app, and I didn't update for a long time, and then I was kind of forced to, or I did it by accident. I don't remember which. Maybe I wasn't forced. Maybe I blundered. But I don't notice a significant difference with the updated app. It seems fine to me. I haven't had any problems with it. Everyone was telling me that it was like the end of the universe, but it's pretty similar. Good night, Frownie in chat. Good night, Zergling. Sleep well, my friend, and have a great weekend. Hopefully I'll see you next week. Alright, I do need to take that BRB. I'm going to be gone for about 10 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes, probably. I'll try to be quick. But yeah, we need to... I need to feed the baby a little bit and try and settle him back down. So thank you for being with me. And my hands... I'm making noises with my hands. I wonder if the mic picked that up. I'll be right back with you. I'll be right back with you in just a few minutes. And we're back, my friends. Thank you for standing by. We should have a while longer to go yet. Probably at least another hour. Well, another top-down level. I think this game is going to be mostly top-down levels. Well, I did say I like top-down adventure games, and this is kind of that. This is a little bit more puzzle than adventure, but, oh no, was that a one-way trip? No. This is very awkward. look around a moment and see what we're dealing with. Oh my! Well, that's one way to open a Christmas present. My stubborn refusal to talk to the welcome back. Thank you. Welcome back. Oh, block pushing puzzle. Ooh. Okay, I think I see the solution there already, though. Well, I can't get past those things. There's something. Alright, I'm gonna work my way backward. Push that on there. Makes sense. Okay, it's just one of these characters has an ability that I haven't figured out yet. There we go. And you know what? I should have known about that, too. I've already used that ability before. Oh, cool. Okay, I don't think I'm done with that character necessarily, but I guess we will see. Am I right? Do I know what I'm doing here? That worked. Okay, that looks alright. Okay, I think that's all the stuff for this stage. Oh, we got a star. Victory. Why here? Why are we missing? It looks like I'm missing a stage. That's not acceptable. I don't know about this. I don't like feeling like I'm missing something. Collectible guy up there. There's two. Maybe just two on this stage. Well, the paw prints are supposed to mean that he's gonna jump. You needed the help, you need a boost. Nope. I don't know, I guess he just lives there now. ice block? I think it is. Nothing up there, okay. Did that open this? It sure did. Two of two. Alright, that should get us a star. There's that star. Oh, let me have this, please. Oh, I don't really know what it wants me to do with this ice block. I probably shouldn't. Be too eager to push it around just yet. Ugh, the switching characters is so slow. Well, I hope I didn't need that for anything else. That bounce block is frozen. While frozen, Manny can push them. Only Sid can melt them to reveal the bounce block inside, but bounce blocks cannot be pushed at all. Oh, I read the thing. Alright, well, I was trying to be stubborn and not read any of these, but I accidentally read one, so now my run is ruined anyway. Diogo jump over water with Manny's help. Oh. I see. I gotta go all the way back, around the back over there. I don't know, I would have figured that out on my own, so I guess I'm glad I broke down and read it. Does Ice Age have any Christmas themes, or are you playing just because it has snow? Just because it has snow, Shadow Play. Yeah, I was saying before, it's not really a Christmas game. I mean, I couldn't say for sure it didn't, because I never watched the movie or played the game before. So there could have been some surprise Christmas hidden away in it, but I didn't expect it. I just picked it because snow. We definitely have more Christmas GBA games to play that we will play. But I think we have... What are you doing, Crash? I'm watching this ice melt. Much more exciting than watching these guys. Do you want to skip this level? What? No. That's rude. The game was trying to make me skip the level because I'm taking too long. I think I've got 3 more Christmas games to play. But, there's a bunch of, like, snowy, wintry games that are not Christmas, too. So I'm just kind of doing a mix of both. Oh. Dash across pressure plates without activating them. Well, I think that's probably the whole stage. And how's Ice Age going? Well, we've moved on to Ice Age 2. I think I forgot to update my title. But it's going alright. I think Ice Age 2 is... this is mostly a puzzle game. Kind of top-down adventure puzzle game. It's alright. It's a little clunky, but... it's a little clunky and it's a little slow, but I'm having a pretty good time with it. No major complaints. I have a feeling it's gonna get really tough though. I've already struggled a little bit here and there. Oh my goodness, this level is gigantic. I went so slowly on the previous stage that the game started insulting me. So, you know, it's a little rude. That's a mechanic I could deal without. Heard the first movie is not bad. Never saw it though. Like a nice puzzle game now and then. One of 6. Oh, this is like the boss stage. I'm really glad they gave us this look around the map ability. Life would be very bad without this. Oh. That was way easier even than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to have to be thrown over there, but it turns out you just break down the wall right next to the guy. No co-op mechanics necessary. Oh, I don't know if I said, but yeah, I've never watched any of the Ice Age movies. But since I was already playing Game Boy Advance games for Christmas, I thought might as well throw in some winter titles or ice titles. Because I guess this could happen at any time of the year, right? But just more cold weather stuff. Now's a good time to throw them into the mix. Why would you ever go over there? That's just a red herring. I think this is... It kind of hurts my eyes, the camera panning like that. I don't like watching a lot of it. I know he can't swim. I'm trying to turn him around. Three of 6. What's going on in here, though? Oh. It's easy. It's easy, I just didn't pay attention. It's not easy. Because I didn't pay attention. I forgot about this area over here entirely. Yeah, we went on to Ice Age 2. This game is big, so I probably won't do this. I'm not going to do this whole game tonight. But I'm going to do as much of it as we can. And, it's alright. It's a puzzle game. You got 3 characters with different abilities, and you got to just swap back and forth between them over and over again. It's alright. It's a little slow-paced. I was saying. That's probably like my only real complaint is that it's just kind of slow. Charming graphics, looks kind of cute. I missed everything. I'm gonna go here. that stays pressed. Oh, oh. The solution was right there. Baby man has stayed asleep. I'm heading back to bed. Hey, thank you, Jelly. I've got him up on the monitor. Yeah, looks like he's snoozing away. So sleep well, Jelly. I'll wake you up again at the end of the stream before it's time for me to head out. Have fun. Thank you. I wonder if that was intentional. We just got a shout out from the Analog Man. Oh, we're getting a raid. Analog raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hey. Thanks for the shout out. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. I hope you had a good stream tonight. I was just trying to type your name to reciprocate the shout out. It wasn't autofilling for me, and I'm not smart at typing with my right hand. Welcome in, Clunky. Thank you for joining us. Hope you had a good stream tonight. If you'd like to share what you were up to and how it went, we'd love to hear. We played Ice Age 1. This is Ice Age 2. Played all the way through Ice Age 1. I think I 100%ed it. It was a little confusing whether or not there was any collectibles on the bonus level, but I don't think there were. So it looks like we've done a 100% run, and now we're playing Ice Age 2. We're not going to get all the way through Ice Age 2 tonight because this is a very big game. But Ice Age 2 is alright. Ice Age 1 is okay. It's like 30% really annoying levels and 60% or 70% mediocre levels. So not great. Wasn't a horrible time, but not a great time. This one is okay. It's this is very different. The other one was more side-scrolling platforming. This game is top-down puzzle solving mostly. There's a little bit of side-scroller in this one too, but it's mostly this sort of top-down puzzle. And this is okay. It's a little slow-paced, which is less good when you're getting a bit sleepy. But I don't... I do have to do this. Oh, it's very tedious. I can only go around from the other way. Alright, well, I think I'm done with the mammoth. I can go ahead and put him into position. I think we're completely finished with him. D. Chris, welcome in. Thank you for coming along with the raid. And Longman says, it was fun, just chatted for about 2 hours, and some Ocarina of Time for about 2.5 hours. Very nice. Sounds, I mean, you can hardly go wrong with that. Sounds like a good time to me. I'm, okay, I gotta go around the other way because I broke that other thing. I decided to lean pretty heavily into GBA games for the Christmas season this year. This is not a Christmas game, but there's a handful of them, but there's not a whole lot, so we're supplementing a bit with ice and winter, general ice and winter themes too. Yeah, this is good. We're almost there. Last character to the exit, and we'll be golden. Nice to see you have a Game Boy player. I just found my Game Boy player disc recently. I might sell it since they're pretty sought after. Oh yeah, yeah. The Game Boy player like accessory are a dime a dozen, but the discs are hard to come by, and yeah, if you have no expectations of using it yourself, someone will give you someone will give you money for it. Absolutely. Looks good for GBA. Yeah, this one uses a lot more of the GBA's potential. We were saying than a lot of games tend to. It's got these very nice, like, sort of 32-bit graphics. Looks really good. First Ice Age game was less visually impressive. It looked a lot more like Super Nintendo than this one does. Like more like standard, just flat graphics. Which, I mean, it looked alright for what it was. The environments looked pretty good. The characters were a bit underwhelming, but the levels looked alright for the most part. Looks like 2 or 3 collectible guys on this one. So it's definitely possible to I'm stuck. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be difficult. Alright, I need to play... I need you first. It may be possible... It may be possible to soft lock on this level. Is what I'm thinking. One of four. 4 collectibles. Might think about using one of the fan-made Game Boy Player software, as they seem to process the image a bit better than the official one does. I haven't really looked into that. I'd heard that there were fan solutions, which, thank goodness. Because of the, you know, the scarcity of the disc. But, yeah, I hadn't really looked into the options since I'm lucky enough to have one already. So, I don't want to push that to the left. That would be useless. Or, sorry, to the right. At least not right away. Alright, if I push this, it'll stop here, and it'll let us go where? Just up? That seems not good. Push that over there. Well, that's the only place I can go. Sorry, puzzle streams are always like a little dubious, right? Because there's only there's only so much I can do to like give you access to what's happening inside of my brain, which is mostly just rambling. I think I've got to push that down. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright. I see what's going on here now. Oh no. I don't see what's going on here. That doesn't work like I thought it did. No. Well, where am I supposed to go with this? I was so confident, and then I turned out to be so wrong. Oh, we have another, we have another raid. Welcome in, Captain... Is that Captain Uwu? Thank you for the raid. I hope I'm right about that. Welcome in, Raiders. Pleasure to have you here tonight. Welcome to Ice Age 2 on the GBA. We finished Ice Age 1 already. I guess I should update my title. And Ice Age 1 was okay. You don't have to go out of your way for it. It wasn't great. I didn't hate playing it, which is a big improvement over a lot of what I play. This game, I think, is better, but maybe less interesting. Maybe a little bit less interesting, at least from a spectator point of view. Sadly, it's top-down puzzle. It's a little tricky. This is the hardest. I mean, naturally, the stage you've made it up to should be the hardest one, but this one looks like the first one where I might be able to get things severely wrong, which we would hope not to do. Yeah. If you're gonna be using the homebrew solution, might as well sell the disc and get the money. Yeah, definitely. But oh, shout outs. Let's give you a shout out, Captain. If you like to take a moment to tell us about your stream and what you were working on tonight, how it treated you, all the details, we'd love to hear. I'm gonna click through since I don't know if we've received a raid from your direction before. I want to make sure I check out your page. My catchphrase was stolen from me. Now I borrow every word I say from Luna Rosalie. My catchphrase was stolen from me. Let me give you a follow here. Hopefully we don't conflict too much. I'll be able to drop in and catch you live sometime. I've noticed some GBA games that could be way better, especially the Lego Star Wars games. I haven't checked those out yet. Maybe they'd be worth my time somewhere down the line. I'm trying to think what the best graphics I've played on the GBA has been. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to probably look through a list of games we played. I don't have it up here in my brain right now. It could be this. This might have the most impressive like character models at least. As most of what I played on the GBA have been just like basically look like fancy Super Nintendo games. You know, maybe even like the Minish Cap. It's really, you know, just a little fancier than Link to the Past, visually. Kind of want to get a GBA. Donkey Kong Country games are great. I've only played DKC 1 and 2, and only the Super Nintendo versions. I'm a little scared. I'm a little hesitant about GBA ports of Super Nintendo games because I played Contra Advance, which is basically a port of Contra 3 on the GBA, and the effects of the screen crunch were horrific. Because the GBA screen doesn't have the same resolution as a CRT. And So you lose a lot of visibility with the ports. And if the developers don't work around that, like Konami didn't, it really drains a lot of fun out of the game. Echo the Dolphin on GBA was also... I mean, Echo the Dolphin's pretty horrible to begin with. But then when you destroy your visibility on top of it, life gets really, really bad really fast. Uncle Muscles, welcome in. Good to have you here. Captain says today some retro games. Brian, Laura, Cricket on Mega Drive, and some Crash Team Racing. I've never played a Crash game yet. I know that CTR is not your standard game in the series either, but I'd really like to dive into that series. Most of the time, I'm an RPG streamer. Been focusing on PSP RPGs and doing a lot of stuff like UFO 50 lately. All right, so I mean, not a whole lot of overlap in what we've been up to. I don't do a whole lot of RPGs. I'm more platformer kind of guy. UFO 50 seems really interesting to me, though. Haven't played that yet myself, but I've heard from a few people that they think it's something that I would like, and I'm curious. I'm curious to check that one out. Somewhere down the line. Zelda and Castlevania are nice on the GBA. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here, Uncle Muscles. Been looking to get a GBA for a while, Shadowplay says. There's stuff that could be better. Yeah, I mean the GBA has a huge library, and I don't mean to be really negative on it. I'm just saying I've had some bad experience with ports, but surely that's not to say that they're all gonna be a bad time. But I'm a little once bitten, twice shy regarding them at the moment. Mega Man's pretty zoomed in, makes it tough to platform. Uncle Muscle says. I had to check out what Ice Age on the GBA was like after seeing you in the retro category. Oh yeah, so Ice Age 1, this is Ice Age 2 actually. We did Ice Age 1 at the start of the stream, and because we had more time, I was like, we'll just dive into the second one too. Ice Age 1 is pretty mediocre. It wasn't terrible. I don't really recommend going out of your way for it because I was saying like 30% of the levels are pretty annoying. And the other 70% are just like kind of mediocre. It wasn't an awful playthrough, but you're not missing anything if you don't play it. This one seems like it's probably the better game. You guys are so brave. The way you stumble blindly forward is inspiring. This one does insult you if you take too long on the levels, as it's doing right now. So you gotta be okay with that, too. Into certain peril. Save me, Manny. Help me, Sid. Rescue us, Diego. Snicker. Do you want to skip the level? See, look at what it's doing to me. It's telling me I'm so bad at the game, I might as well not even play it. How rude, huh? How rude. You're not my friend, Ice Age 2. But it's kind of all right if you don't mind sort of a slower paced kind of puzzle game. I guess breaking this is mandatory. Why does this one look so different? It's a completely different shade compared to all the others. That makes me think I did something wrong. Maybe I was supposed to move that one first. It's kind of grayed out because it's in the wrong position, perhaps. McDonald's gave me diabetes. Welcome in, McDonald's. Ice Age 1 on the GBA is really hard. Some of those levels are really tough. I had to go through them a few times, especially because I wanted to get the true ending or 100%. It didn't really keep a percentage counter, but I'd call it true ending, I guess. And working for that, I had to repeat some of those levels quite a few times. It did indeed get a little tough for me. Uh-oh, how was I supposed to do that? Water. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I can just... Oh, yeah. No, it's easy. It's easy. Alright, I just gotta see... What does this line up with? Here? Let's go. Got the star. Was this made by the same team as Dr. Evil Knievel? Looks similar in art style? You may be misremembering Dr. Evil Knievel. I don't know. I don't know that I would make that same comparison. I don't know that they look... I don't know that I see what you see. Maybe I'm just hoping to avoid any and all association with Dr. Evil Knievel. The side-scrolling levels I didn't like? Well, in Ice Age 1, I mean, they're all... do you mean the auto-scrolling levels? Because they're all side-scrolling levels, right? I don't think there's any top-down or over-the-shoulder perspective. I just played it, but maybe I've already forgot. If you mean, yeah, the auto-scroll, yeah, those auto-scrolling levels, I agree. They were a nightmare. Those were the ones I had to do over and over and over again. They're so janky, and then you die for no reason on some of them. It was supremely irritating. So yeah, those are really especially... When I say 30% of the levels are terrible, those are what I'm talking about. Those were horrible. The other levels were alright. They were just kind of dull. We made it out of the valley. We're safe. Let's go. No, Sid. There's still plenty of valley left. We escaped a small canyon. A canyon? I thought this was a vale. A craggy, snowy vale. It's not a gorge because it looks like... Oh my goodness. It's a canyon, guys. Yeah, I feel that irritation. Now let's move. Hup, hup. This game could stand to be a little less talky. Oh, is that the boss? All right, I thought I skipped a level. I thought I made a mistake. I thought I skipped a level. I'm glad to see it, that it looks like it's a boss. Thank you for the GGs. So we've had a... Oh. Big fish and little fish. What's a sloth to do? Nothing, Sid. My claws are sharp enough to take them down. Hit the B button, and I'll swipe. But that means you'll have to get close to those ugly things. I can hose them down with my trunk, sure. I'm not as dangerous, but if you hit A, I'll blast them from a distance. Sounds like fun, so what do I do? Someone has to push us. Use the control pad to move. Spin the iceberg. You also use L and R to move forward. L to move back. Oh. Really? Alright. Ah! Where are you? Where are you? Was that it? Really? Good job. That's all that... Victory, I guess. Only 7 stars. I did something wrong there. Hang on. We can't... We open the next world, but we can't advance. I've got to... I've got to see about getting a star on this stage. I don't know that there is a star, but I hope there is. Oh, please don't make me read everything again. No, it hit me. I feel like we probably have to do this damageless for the star. But I want to inspect the arena to make sure there isn't a... star hanging about. Okay, we'll keep going until I get it damageless. It shouldn't be that hard. The hardest part is sitting through the dialogue boxes every time. I have a strong aversion to dialogue in games. So I was trying to say, since we've got some new people here with us tonight. Thank you again for checking out this stream. I appreciate you spending some time with us and checking out what we do over here. I'm Frownie, of course. I stream late at night. I'm in the Central Time Zone. I live in Wisconsin. So I stream a few nights a week in what is the late night portion of the day for me. I'm an all-night kind of guy. I typically try to stream most nights of the week, but we just had a baby 2 months ago. Victory. Let's go. There's that star. So with the new baby, my schedule is a bit unpredictable. I find myself having to stream at different times and sometimes canceling more frequently than I'd like to. But when I am here, I'm overwhelmingly a retro guy. I'll stream newer stuff on the Switch from time to time because I'm kind of a Nintendo fan. But I definitely go exploring in all kinds of platforms. But mostly older stuff. I like brutally difficult platformers. I love things like Cuphead and Castlevania and Contra and Super Ghouls and Ghosts. We just finished Pizza Tower not that long ago. I like adventure games as well. Things like Zelda and Alundra and Mad Father. We're working on Dark Souls 2 right now, which is kind of adventure-y and kind of brutal. I prioritize an extremely strictly blind playthrough style, so I hate to do any research on the games I play, and I lean very heavily against receiving advice and hints and stuff from the chat, which can be off-putting for some people, that I'm constantly squashing conversation, which is not what I tend to do. Not what I'm aiming to do. I love to chat with people. It's just I also want to keep the game experience as blind and raw and pure as possible. So there's a lot of times where I don't understand the games I'm playing, and I kind of like it that way because then we have the opportunity that I'll do something in a completely wrong way, and we'll get to have a wildly unique experience. I also play a lot of shovelware, as you can see. I love plug-and-plays. I love licensed games and janky trash kind of games. So I lean pretty heavily into this kind of stuff, too. And we don't necessarily 100% everything we play, but we do most of the stuff I play, especially if the game's really good or really bad. All right, well, we'll go ahead and start a little bit of the next world here. So it's got these like side-scrolling levels in it. We've played one of these already. There's not a lot of this aspect to the game. I thought the game was going to be a lot more of this, but so far it's mostly those sort of top-down puzzle levels. And these kind of stages are just sort of bonus, even though this is what we started off with playing first. This kind of level here is like very, very much like half Donkey Kong Country and half Sonic. Cool. Can we go the other direction too? We sure can. Oh no. Oh. Okay, everything is better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's my spikes. Oh, I avoided the spikes. You have a double jump, you see. I accidentally deployed my double jump at just the right time to avoid those spikes. That feels great. I am running really low on time, though. I hope the end of the stage is coming up. Not you. Are you friend or foe? Well, you're at least friendly when approached from the correct angle. Is that a checkpoint? Is my objective above me or below me? I hope it's up here. No! Alright, hey, victory. Hopefully that gets us a star. I don't know how well you have to do to earn a star. It's not clear. Weird, all the snow here is sort of a light brown color. That's dirt, you dolt. The snow and ice is melting. I didn't realize that dirt fell from the sky this far. What? Hey, where's Diego? I thought I heard a little animal crying out for help. Hey, Manny, did you hear? Manny? Sid? Where did they go? Or where did I go? That's the last time I follow my nose into a mysterious gorge. Or canyon, or whatever. Okay, Okay, so I think he's trapped here until... Yeah, okay, so... You don't have to worry about juggling 3 characters for a while. Until we get him unlocked at least. Oh, no. I don't think it's actually going to be very difficult to reach that guy. We don't normally stream quite this late, typically. But I've been lucky. I've been lucky to be able to do a little bit more overtime. And I say that, but like I said, with the new with the new baby at home, it's hard to say what is normal anymore now. Crash and Eddie are playing games. Let Diego have a swipe at them with the A button. They'll turn off the golden steam vents. Oh, I see. Well, fortunately, we don't actually, like, take damage. The only damage is, like, mental damage from being annoyed at how many of my hits are missing. Victory. Enough of this possum tossing. We need to work together. Eddie, Crash, Ellie, let's get out of this valley. What a little baby. Running away, are you? Running away, are you kidding? The valley is flooding. If we don't leave soon, we'll be ice cubes floating in a bowl of ice water. That was not particularly witty. Can you go that way? They sounded serious. Maybe we should follow them. Follow? You're not scared of a little water, are you? Yeah, maybe a little. Me too. Gulp. Oh no, are we gonna, like, have more characters to juggle? 3 characters is already bending my mind. Hee hee. Ah. Okay, let's see what's going on. Can I... Thought there might be a collectible for this character over there, and I just... Yeah, it's good. Just move your, move your eyes, not your whole body around. Whenever possible. But why? Why would I go that way when I can just go this way? Why would anyone go this way? What is the point of this water? It doesn't lead anywhere. Does it? Oh. Oh, it does. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, it's It's way more complicated than I thought over here. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. We'll get it. So, alright, you broke that. So now you are no longer a part of this. So he can go up there and hold the button down. I always spin that dial the wrong way, so I have to watch the camera zoom over to the wrong character before I can continue to roll it to the correct one. We got the star. That's the last collectible. Now it's just about raising the characters up. Yeah. Oh, now I get it. You do have to go through the water. You do, okay. That's why you go through the water, because there's that cracked ground over there. He can't walk on the cracked ground. He's too heavy. Now it all makes sense. No. It's really hard to stand these characters on the water jets. Alright, that's the stage. Okay, whoop-de-doo. You made it out of this one. If we didn't have to babysit you guys, we'd be sunbathing at the equator by now. You mean North Pole, right? We're headed for the North Pole. We're trying to find the boat that'll keep us from drowning in the flood. There's supposed to be one nearby. Oh man, I told my friends I'd build a snow fort with them when I got to the pole. Bummer. I did not get a star on this first level, so we have to go back to it. Oh. I didn't get, I know why. I didn't get the star because I didn't find the, there's a secret acorn on every level. I forgot about that. That's how you get the star. I gotta find the secret acorn. So here's something you should know about the platforming stages. A and B are reversed. It's B to jump instead of A. I can't. It's very irritating. It's very irritating to have the A and B the wrong way around. Oh no, I didn't save myself with the double jump at the last second like before. When I did that last time, saved myself with the well-timed double jump. The thing about that was it wasn't even on purpose, of course. So this is a checkpoint. Okay. I just had to double check. Oh, I saw it. I saw the special acorn. I think. I saw it in the wall. Oh, cool. It spikes all the way down. Yep. Let's go. There's that star. Okay, this will probably be the last stage we do. I'm running out of time. I've got to head out IRL pretty soon. I've got to meet some friends for breakfast. Or in my case, dinner. And as tempting as it would be to just cancel on them and hang out with you guys all night, aka all morning, I am becoming very, very hungry. I've already messed up the first part of the map. So I probably won't stream again until next week. I wouldn't expect to see me Saturday night. I guess maybe a small chance of Sunday night. But most likely Monday will be when I'll be back. That's what I would expect. We're going to play more Christmas GBA games next week. We're also going to play Donkey Kong Country. I've been working on becoming better at the 100% run of that game for a potential deathless challenge that I'd like to do. I've already done the game no death. I did the game no death sub 1 hour, aka Cranky's challenge, last year, and that was a fun challenge. But I did that low percent, and it really was, because one of the rules was one of my rules for that run was no bonus areas at all. So it was very much a low percent run. What in the world is going on here? Where's... Oh. But... Oh. How am I supposed to get here? Throw across. I mean, I don't... Oh, he can swim. I forgot this character can swim. No hunger allowed, must stream. I mean, normally I just hunger for jank, but, so, you know, sometimes I hunger for food, too. Oh yeah, more Christmas GBA games, Donkey Kong Country, and Dark Souls 2. That's what we're currently doing. And I've been disrespecting Dark Souls 2 a little bit. I've been disrespecting Dark Souls 2 a little bit, so yeah. I really need to make sure I don't skip another Dark Souls 2 night for at least a while. Oh my goodness, this stage is so complicated. I don't even understand. Did the yellow turn that on? Nope. Oh, I have to hold both of those. So I need to find a blue. Well, where's the blue one? The blue one's up there. Okay, I see. Alright, I'm understanding this more. No, Dark Souls 2 makes Chozo a sad verb. I mean, I'm not skipping it because I don't want to play it. I feel like, you know, when I cancel a game a lot, people start to think that I'm getting tired of it, and I worry about that. And I definitely want to get back to Dark Souls 2. Especially, like, right now when I'm... When I've got a boss that I'm up to, a new boss to take care of. We also have, I'm also part of the way through playthroughs of Punch Out and Jump King as well. I also need to get back to Punch Out and Jump King. I have to see what happens next stream. So probably be DKC next stream. That'll be on Monday. And we'll do Dark Souls 2 Wednesday and or Thursday. But we'll see. My schedule, you know, we have a Discord. If you use Discord, not to pressure anyone into joining it, but if you use Discord and you want to keep up with this stream, that's really the best way to do things, because I can give a heads up in there if the schedule is different than I expect, or, you know, if I go live at an atypical time, like tonight. Just send me a whisper if you want to join. If you want to join that, and I'll be glad to send you an invite. We pretty much let everybody in, but you have to jump through the one hoop of personally requesting an invite through the whispers. Ah. There's something else up here too. What is... Oh, that's easy. That's easy, he says. As if anything is ever really easy. Please. Fountain, come here, please. Okay, I think that's a permanent press on that one. like it was never coming back. I hope I'm right about this. And that this gets all these characters over here now. Okay, I think we're okay. Did you use that to get up there before? No, I don't think I had to do that. Will you climb up there? What are you doing? Ah, okay. I was wondering. I thought something seemed wrong. Like there were more buttons than characters. Now I understand. So these are all permanent press too. Once we hit all four, then they just stay down. Nice. And you are the last one. We got a star. The star wasn't showing up. I was like, I think we got a star. Am I wrong? Alright, my friends, that's another victory. Not bad. With that, I think we'll be calling it a night here. About a third of the way through this game. It's a little bit slow going, this one. This might take us a couple more nights to finish, but we'll keep chipping away at it. We'll play it next week. We'll play this along with some Christmassy Christmas games, along with Donkey Kong Country, and along with Dark Souls 2. All of those will be in the mix next week. I'm going to try to be here at least Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, but just keep in mind, I may have to cancel. It may go the other way around. There could be opportunity for more surprise streams, kind of like tonight, to happen. So keep an eye on the Discord. We'll raid out. If you'll just hang with me another moment, I'll pull up another stream. I don't want to watch where we're going too closely, even though it's one of my favorite streams. I'm going to send this over to Sark, but he's playing a game that I want to play myself, so I can't get spoiled on it. So I won't be able to watch too closely. Also, I've got to head out like I was talking about, but highly recommend Sark if you don't already know him somehow. He does retro achievement hunting, and he is a colossus of the hobby. And his stream's just a lot of fun. He puts himself through some real torture, too, which, of course, I can respect. He might not be going too much longer. He does big marathon streams, but it is also getting a little bit late even for him. Be well, my friends. Thank you for being here. It's been really great to have you here. I've had a really fantastic night. I hope you've enjoyed our time together, and I hope that you'll come back to join me again real soon. Have a phenomenal weekend. And I think that's everything, my friends. I think that's going to be it. No more to do here tonight. It's time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.